Hello, Mallards. For me, it is still Tuesday, but for you, it is a different day because I'm going to see a whole show with this lovely human. We're about to see, oh, we're doing video, so we're good. We're about to see Clue, a new comedy. I don't know what makes it new, and I'm not sure it'll be different than the old. Which weapon would you choose, Maya? Given your options, where are you going?
I mean, I think the most efficient one would be the revolver, but I think the most dramatic one would be the candlestick. I don't know. And if I'm doing it, it's probably a crime of passion, so I'm probably grabbing whatever is closest to me. What about you?
I think I'm definitely a knife child.
A little feeling
we were in an escape room earlier today where there was just a knife.
Not me.
And then I picked it up.
Royally.
Yeah.
Just cause?
Yeah, just cause like it was like sticking out of one of the, there was like a bunch of skeletons and it was just sticking out of it and I thought maybe it was a clue and then I pulled it out and I was like, oh, this is not a clue. But then it just felt so nice that I just carried it around.
Great.
But now we are going to see a new comedy as opposed to that old comedy, Clue the movie, I guess. But I'm excited because I love Clue, and I get the feeling you love Clue because this was your top choice for shows to come see. So,
I was a wizard at Clue growing up, so I usually won.
Really interested to see how the ending is done in this. Like, are we going to get more than one ending?
Or are we just going to get one of the many endings?
Yeah.
There's usually multiple to these things. And
I'm excited to find out. We have arrived at our seats. We have also received our program, and it is no longer a new comedy. It is live on stage.
Dun, dun, dun.
We assume it's the same show. The show is over, and it was a delight.
It was so much fun.
Like, it was so much fun. The set is wild.
Looks like the hall.
Me too. Yeah, it looks like a hall. So like the main entrance door at the back and then 4 doors, like 2 on each side. And then the floor looks like a game board, which I got really excited about when the lights first came up. But then the whole thing just like unfolds from all the different sides. Yeah.
It was
so
incredible.
Like things slide in or fold in. And all I could think is, this is a traveling show.
Yeah.
They have to build that everywhere they go. And like the hall flies in, and then they also use lighting effects to create the movement like through the space. And I think every character in this is fantastic. But that my favorite moments are the moments when they're all walking together like down the hall, because they all have very distinct, absolutely ridiculous walks.
Where you have like Mr. Green, who's using like his whole body and his hair is like shaking, versus like the complete polar opposite of Mrs. Peacock with her like slow old trot.
Like, slow oh my so gosh.
And then there's Colonel Mustard going the wrong direction and Mr. Green pointing him in the right direction.
Oh yeah, when they all like during dinner, when they all decide to listen, and like Miss Scarlet puts the cup and then everybody else just like puts the cup on the person next to them, except for Colonel Mustard at the end, who just puts his cup on the other ear, leaning the other way, and it's so freaking funny. It was so funny.
It was a good time.
I had a very, very enjoyable time. And we talked about it earlier, but you actually just get like every ending.
You do. I mean, like, if you've seen the movie, spoiler alert, you get the final ending, but it just sort of like happens in segments.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. But that is also really fun because they like accuse the first person and they're like, but what really happened? And then everybody realizes.
Yeah, and then it becomes a bit.
A great bit. A fantastic bit. This show is nothing but a series of bits, and they're all really good bits. Like
really solid pacing. I would say like just on the line of frantic, where it's like still fun, but just like
it's like it moves phenomenal as an 80-minute show. Like it moves exactly the way that it should, enough to like keep things exciting, but not feel too chaotic. And it has one of the best death scenes that I've seen.
Smile though your heart is breaking.
We would 100 out of 10 recommend coming to see this.
It was so fun.
and let us know what you think of the lighting and the set, and then also the performers.
Yeah.
And I will see you tomorrow.